Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the final review for the hair that I have installed now, and this is the Freetress Equal Beach Long 4 pieces, and that I ordered from blackhairspray.com. Now, I originally put in my video that I was going to keep it in for 2 to 3 weeks and then move on to the next hairstyle, but I've been so busy and my job has been so demanding, and I've been working overtime and going in on my off days, so I really didn't have time to get hair, look for hair, and do another U-part wig or whatever I wanted to do. I haven't had the time. I did have ordered a wig, but I didn't like it, so I was stuck with this hair, and I still am. I did order some hair, so when that comes in, I'm going to come and do a video and show you guys. But as you can see, I am still rocking this hair, and I'm going to share with you all what I've used on the hair, what I did to maintain the hair, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to start off first with any cons about the hair. The only cons that I have about this hair is that it doesn't tangle, but the curls kind of clump together, so you always have to finger the curls out every morning, especially if you're going to put it up and not take it off. If you make a U-part like I did, where I installed clips and, you know, take it off. So some days I was just lazy, I didn't want to take it off, and I have to comb the curls out every morning. So that's a bit annoying, and a bit of a con, because if you don't want to have time, or you don't have time to finger comb the curls out every morning to make it look the way you want to, you probably won't like this hair, because the curls do like clone together, and you'll have to comb it out to get the fullness that you want, if that makes sense. That's the only con that I have about this hair. The hair don't tangle. The thing that I did to prevent as much tangling as possible is, instead of starting at the bottom of the dome cap, which is most people do, and what I did before, I installed the hair an inch above the bottom of the dome cap, if that makes sense, to have that bit of a, you know, that bit of a gap, so that way the hair won't be all the way at the bottom and, you know, clinging on and getting tangled. Now it did get a little bit tangled, but not as much tangled as it normally would. Very minimum, not much that you have to cut it out or comb and rake it, just pulling it apart and then it's out. So that's one thing I do recommend you do when, especially with curly hair, when putting curly hair on a U-part wig. Start an inch above the bottom of the dome cap, and that will prevent as much tangling as possible. So I'm glad that I did do this with this unit, because I barely had any tangling. So I'm so glad about that. Sorry about my voice, it's cracking up. I don't know what is wrong with it. And that's pretty much it. That's the cons about the hair. The pros is full. You really don't need all of the bundles that comes with this hair. As you've seen in my install video, I still have hair left over. If you want a full curly look, this is a great hair to get for it. I did have to recurl the hair, I will say the 2.5 mark, and what I use to recurl this hair is these Conair curlers that I got on clearance for like $9 maybe 2 years ago. I'm not even sure if they sell these. If I find the name, I will leave it down below. Maybe you can search it on Amazon or eBay and find them. But these are some really good curlers. You do plug them in, they get hot really quick. And it's 2 different sizes. It's this orange size here, where I just rolled it around the curl the way it goes, and then I locked it. So the curl is like that. And then you have this side here, which is more skinnier. And I use this size for the bottom, and then I use this size for the top. So it took me a minute to do the whole head because I only have one. And it's only, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's only 14 of them in here. So it did take me about 3 times to do my whole head. But this is what I use to recurl the hair. As you can see, it is still gorgeous. I did, about 2 days ago, I took out like maybe 2 or 3 sections from the top of the U-part unit and reinstalled the hair that I had left over to give it a more fresh look. So it looks like it's brand spanking new because I did use the leftover hair and reinstalled it on the top part of the U-part to make it look even more fresh and brand new. But for the most part, I use these rollers to recurl this hair. So it looks just like the hair. It's that when the hair first came, it's just amazing how the curls just made the hair recurl and look brand new. So I definitely recommend you search for those rollers, especially if you plan on getting curly hair or you want curly hair like this. Those rollers definitely will maintain the curl pattern of the hair. Products that I used on this hair is pretty much nothing but a little bit of the organic root stimulator, olive oil, or sheen. That's it. And not a lot, just a little bit. That's it. That's the only products that I used on my leave out and on this hair. That's it. That's all. I didn't even attempt to use anything else on this hair. And I am going to provide a full look of the hair and as well as pictures on my blog. But that's pretty much it for the final review. I definitely recommend this hair. I would say go for it. If you don't like to keep up and maintain your hair like I do, the hair could last you, I would say, a good 2 weeks. But after the 2.5 week mark, I would say you will have to recurl the hair. So the hair will last you a good 2 weeks. And as you can see, mine's been in forever. Let me check and see the original install date. Let's see. Okay, so I made the video on March 14th, and I believe I installed the hair that night. So March 14th was the day that I installed this hair, and it is today, April 17th. So it's been 1 full month and 3 days since I had this hair installed, and as you can see, it still is thebomb.com. And I absolutely love it. Everyone at work love it. I still get compliments when I'm walking down the street. Your hair is gorgeous. What is it? Where you get it from? So I absolutely love this hair. The next hair that I get is, well, that I ordered is curly, and it has some color in it. So stay tuned for that hair. Make sure you check out the blog post. It will be down below. And as far as for my leave out, some days I use my Remsen curly wand because I'm just lazy or I forget to put the perm rods in. But the perm rods will definitely give you better results for blending this hair, or if you have these small, what do you call it? Flexi rods. Oh my God, brain fart. If you have the small flexi rods, those will work as well. Perm rods or the small flexi rods to help with your leave out and blending this. Lazy days, I use my Remsen curly wand, but I try not to use heat on my hair. So for heatless, use perm rods or flexi rods. So that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.